What's going on, guys? It's Afraidnot and I'm back with a weapon guide. I think it's my fifth in the series, I believe. And today we'll be covering the QBS 09. Now, I've got a few things to say about this gun. Shotgun. It's the first shotgun I'll be covering. And I'll be totally honest with you, I really struggle with this. Now, I know what I said in my submachine gun video, I think the MX4 it was. I said that you needed to learn the maps before using the gun. Now, before using the QBS, you really need to learn the maps. And what I mean by that, you need to know all the short routes, all the close quarters, and I mean in depth. You need to know traffic patterns. I really did struggle, especially at the start of using this gun. Before, when I had it with no attachments at all, I really got frustrated with it. But it was only until I started unlocking some attachments, which I'll talk about later on in the video, I started to do okay with it. Okay, let's talk facts. Now, the QBS is the first shotgun that you unlock under the support class. I think you need to get about 15,000 points or something like that. It boasts a very high damage, as you can expect from a shotgun, and if you look at the statistics, it actually says that the range isn't very good, but it is. I mean, I've had hit markers from sort of 30, 40 meters in game away, so I'd say the range is there, but obviously it's not as effective at range. Unfortunately, this gun only carries 5 rounds per clip, and that can be quite frustrating because there is quite a long reload time as well. Compared to other weapons on this game, it's got a very long reload time. When I first picked up the QBS, it reminded me a lot of the Striker of Modern Warfare 3, I think it is. It's just you use it in exactly the same ways. Right, let's talk about the attachments and the ones I used. Now, when I used it with barely anything, I really struggled, as I said earlier in the video. But there are a few attachments that I would recommend for this. Now, it's one of those guns that you have to use it for a little while to be able to get used to it, get used to the maps, etc, etc. But as soon as I put on the stubby grip and the full choke attachment, I started to really do well with this. Now, there's no need for a red dot sight on it. I put it on, but to be honest, it was a bit more of a hindrance more than anything. I wanted to sort of get a bit more of a clearer view, and the iron sights, to be honest, they're absolutely fine. I wouldn't even bother with a red dot sight. Obviously, the laser sight is a good option for hip firing. I mean, predominantly that's exactly what you're going to need to do with this gun, although when you aim down sight, I felt like after I put it on the full choke attachment, it really keeps all the bullet spread really tight, so I really did start doing quite well with it with that. I did use the slugs momentarily, but to be honest, that's a whole different ball game. That's a whole different learning curve to that, and to be honest, I didn't use it for too long. That's a pretty bad review, I have to admit, but yeah, it didn't really quite work out for me, so I won't be using that again. And to be honest, at the shotgun category, I don't think I would come back to this gun. It's not my favourite one out of all of them, and I can't wait to cover the other ones for you. Anyways, we're coming to the end of the video, so if you enjoyed, please leave a rating, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. And recently today I reached 400 subscribers. I just want to say thanks ever so much for all your support over the last couple of months. It really has meant a lot. So yeah, take care, guys, and I'll see you all on the next one.